Hey guys, how's it going? It is snowing outside. I have laundry to be doing, but instead I'm gonna hang out with you guys because it's more fun than folding laundry. If you know me at all, I hate folding laundry. I hate it with a passion. Can't there be like a machine to do it for you? I don't mind doing it. There's never overflowing hampers. Everything is always clean. I just really don't like to fold it. Anyone else? Let me know in the comments if you love to fold laundry or not. I feel like I either meet people who are like, yes, I don't mind folding it, but I never put it away. Or, I don't mind folding it, but I hate doing it. Or, you know, like you're kind of one side or the other. Where do you fall on this question? Let me know. Anywho, today's video, I am going to tell you what is in my travel makeup. Now, if you've watched any of my other tutorials, you know that my favorite makeup in the world is Saint. It is a one compact makeup that is custom matched for your skin, and you can make your compact whatever you need it to be. So the one I use daily that sits at my vanity here is bigger. This one has 3 layers and has a whole bunch of lip and cheek colors and a whole bunch of eyeshadows. However, this is kind of bulky to throw in your purse, your diaper bag, your carry-on, or whatnot. So I also have this guy who is considerably smaller, and this is what I use in my purse. This is kind of large. I mean, it's pretty big to throw in my purse. So that's why I have this guy. Now, there are multiple sizes available. We have this guy here. He fits 4 tins, 4 large tins. Or we also have, where is it? This one here, which is the same size as this guy, but this one just has 2 layers. And then we have some palettes, like this one, that are just 1 layer. So that's the coolest part of the process. It's all based on what you're looking for, what your needs are, etc., etc. And the other awesome part is I can change out all of these colors to fit my needs. So you're not buying an expensive palette at Ulta or Sephora to only use 2 or 3 colors in it, which I also love. So without further ado, let's put some makeup on, shall we? I have to go get my son from school in a hot second, so I should probably stop talking and start makeuping. Is that a word? It's not a word. But for the purposes of today's video, sure, we'll start makeuping. So if you saw my last tutorial, you saw that this is a new brush that I've just recently added to my collection. It's not new, it's just new to me. And I have been loving it so much because it just applies the perfect amount of product onto the skin. One thing that you'll learn very quickly is less is more. So you don't need a ton of product to achieve that beautiful airbrushed effect that everyone loves with this makeup. So this brush just applies the right amount right where you want it so that you get that perfect finish. Contouring my nose. And then I'm going to go into my main shade. So this is the shade that most closely matches my skin. And we're just going to dot that onto the face. Also, something strange, I keep thinking today is Thursday. It's not Thursday. Today is Wednesday. When you see this, it will be Thursday. But it's not Thursday. Why do I keep thinking that it's Thursday? It's driving me crazy because my son gets out of school early on Wednesday and I'm like, I'm gonna forget to go get him because my brain keeps telling me that it's Wednesday. Can I blame that on mom brain? Does that happen to anyone else? Okay, so I also talked about this in my last video. Most of our pigment is in the middle of our faces, so if you're ever worried about your makeup not matching your neck, you can add a little bit of a lighter shade just along your jawline to help with that. And then I'm going to use my brightening shade right there. Down the center of my nose. And then I'm going to right in the center of my forehead. above my lip, chin, and laugh line is one of my favorite places to brighten. And then as all of these colors marry together, that's when the magic happens. So I am taking the 3D brush. This is the original brush, and I'm just going to start blending this all out. I do save my contour for last, just because it's very easy to overblend the contour and then you won't see it as much of that definition. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through and blend that contour up. Contour is supposed to mimic shadows. Same thing on this side. Okay. Now the nice thing with this makeup too is it does layer nicely. So if you go through and blend everything and you feel like there's some areas that you want just a little bit more coverage, don't be afraid to go back in and add the color where you want it. For me, I have redness and I did not do any color correcting today. So I'm just going to go back into that main shade with this brush this time and just stipple it over the areas where I want a little bit more coverage. Okay, next I am going to bronze. So a lot of people use bronzer as contour. In these palettes, we don't do that. We want the contour to be a cooler brown to mimic the shadows that would naturally occur on your face. So if you look at my palette here, this top color is my contour. This bottom color is my bronzer. So I used the contour to create shadow. Now I'm going to use the bronzer to mimic where the sun would naturally hit on my face. See that? How it just adds that warmth. And I'm doing this before I use blush because I want to make sure that you can really see the blush color of choice, which I haven't decided what that's going to be, but that's alright. And then I do like to bronze under my neck, or under my chin, and down my neck. Okay. Next, we are going to blush. So in my tin here, since this is the one I keep in my bag, I have some eyeshadows. I have 2 lip and cheeks that are the half sizes. There's still a few of these left on the site right now, but I do not think they will be there for long. And then I have a setting powder and an illuminator. So I am going to go in to this very happy pink because I'm trying to will spring to come faster. Although it's snowing outside my window right now, but you know, take what you can get. And I'm just gonna, isn't that so pretty? Cream blushes are just the best. So if you have a foundation that you love, you can still just get the blushes. Like, they're so good. And I keep mine high because I have a nice round face and I'm trying to minimize that. Now, what time am I at? I do not have time to do a full eye look, but something I always tell my customers that's so important, where's my brush, is even if you're not doing eye makeup, use some of your contour in your crease just to add that little bit of definition. Contour, setting powder, mascara, out the door. You have a beautiful no makeup look that will just leave you feeling confident and ready for the day. So I'm going into my contour color on a smaller brush. This is the narrow end of the detail brush. And I'm just going to stamp that color in the outer corner and blend. Just creating that natural shadow. Do you see the difference, how much more awake this eye looks compared to this eye? Same thing on this side. And remember, it's so easy to blend and diffuse cream. So if you do this and you're like, it's too dark, I don't like it, just blend it out a little more. And you'll still get that payoff of that definition. Just that little bit of a shadow just does something. I'm going to go underneath a little bit, and then I'm going to set this with my setting powder so that it doesn't move around on me. Alright, we're gonna do mascara and lip gloss and out the door. So my favorite mascara combination of all time, I've talked about this before, is these two. This is Collab Beauty, The Works, and then this is Lash Sensational. That is so hard to say. Say that 10 times fast. I dare you. I can't do it. I'm not gonna try. But first I go in with The Works, and then I top it with the Lash Sensational, and also use that on my lower lash line. Alright, so that is my completed look for the day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But such an easy look if you're traveling, or if you do your makeup on your way to work in your car. You don't need a ton of products to create a beautiful put together look. I'm going to put on my favorite lip gloss, which is the Maybelline Lifter Glosses. And I am off to Carline. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. I love being here. Thank you for your comments. You've been leaving comments. I'm always happy to chat with you in the comments below. So leave me a comment, introduce yourself. If this is your first time watching, my name is Melissa. I am obsessed with makeup and bags and mom stuff. So thank you for being here. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!